Hello, I hope you're enjoying yourself on this fantastic Monday, April 18th. Today, for lunch, we're devouring some delicious turkey sandwich, green beans, and apricots. Now, the moment you're been waiting for the man with the plan, Miss Pretty.
And we have no birthdays to celebrate today, so let's celebrate a couple of other holidays. Today is National Animal Crackers Day and National Lineman Appreciation Day. We all know what animal crackers are, and probably most of us really enjoy those. And so maybe a good way to celebrate Animal Crackers Day is to share about what is your favorite cracker shape. Do you like the elephant? Do you like the tiger? Do you like the bear? Do you like the giraffe? Or maybe you could have an animal cracker snack today. National Lineman Appreciation Day. You might be wondering, what in the world is a lineman? Well, if you look at the picture down in this area, it's showing you some examples of linemen. Those are the men and women. I don't know why they say linemen. It could be linewoman. Those are the people who hang electrical lines and telephone lines for people to use. They climb up high poles or high towers. Sometimes they even fly in helicopters to make sure the lines are working properly. I would say it takes a brave person to go so high and a person with lots of smarts and brains to make sure they don't get hurt, either climbing so high or being so close to electrical power lines. So today is our day to appreciate those people. And here's a little trivia fact. If you ride Route 3 with Mr. Bill, Mr. Bill used to be one of those linesmen. So you can let him know when you get back on his bus this afternoon, thank you for being a linesman. He might really be surprised by that. He probably doesn't know today is his day to be celebrated. Pick a day, enjoy it, and have a great one.
Just a few announcements today. Don't forget to get your dental forms turned in. Those are due by Wednesday. Also, we have pictures this coming Wednesday. And so mom and dad should have their form at home. If not, we have a few extra still in the office. And teachers, those will be in the music room on Wednesday. Don't forget also, teachers, to make sure you're doing both AM and PM attendance. That request comes from Mrs. Babb. And we like a happy Mrs. Babb. And also, I need to share a shout out. If you went along on the field trip Saturday to Charlotte's Web in Benton Harbor at the Mendel Center, first off, from me, great job. We had about 70 people all together. Everyone was on time. Everyone did great. And no one was hard to find at the end of the show. So thank you. And one of the ushers, those are the people that helped us find our seats, stopped me at the very end as I was getting ready to leave and let me know how impressed she was with the way Red Arrow students and families behaved. She said she saw our big group come in and thought we might be a little bit noisy at times. And she said we weren't. We were perfect audience behavior. And so I thought that was very cool, and I wanted to share that with you also. So thank you for doing such a great job. Let's check in with Mrs. Hall to see what's happening at Red Arrow.
If you take a kid to team time, he'll probably have some fun. And while he's having fun, chances are he'll end up stuck in the wastebasket. And while he's in the wastebasket, he'll ask some friends for help.
Well, I saw fireworks from the freeway and behind closed eyes. I can't make them go away, 'cause you were born on the 4th of July. Freedom ring, well, something on the surface, it stinks. I see something on the surface, well, it kind of makes me nervous.
And chances are, while they're all working together to get him out of the wastebasket, they'll all have fun. Be responsible and play safely.
Thank you, Mrs. Hall and Lincoln. I heard all about that event after team time last week, and Mrs. Hall also wanted me to make sure I mentioned a disclaimer. She is not saying it's a good idea to sit in trash cans, but she did find it funny after it did happen, and he was okay. So that's why she wanted to take the time to share something funny that happened in her classroom. But she is not suggesting it's okay to sit in trash cans. So make sure everyone hears that little disclaimer. These people were drawn from Mrs. Zimmerman's boxes, Caught Being Real. So if you hear your name, go down, check in with Mrs. Zimmerman when your teacher says it's okay, and find out your job for this week. Alex Duran, I think that's Alex Duran Cruz, Landon Shearer, Valeria Lopez Leon, Eder Aguilar, Aiden McDonald, Mason Sharp, Julia Daisy, Liliana Andres, Carlos Francisco. So if you heard your name, go on down to Mrs. Z's office when your teacher says it's okay to get your job. At this time, would you please stand for the pledge?
And now from Mrs. Hillman's class to help us with the pledge, we have
Riley.
Corbin.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Pledge Helpers. That was a great job, and everyone have a great day, learners.